football brings you the divisional round.
We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl, and we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. Returns looking good so far, and he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young in Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback. That high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Once again, Irving. And again, they stalled him out at the line. He couldn't get it. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings him out.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
And he's taken down after a short rush at about the 36. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. He's on the move. He can run it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the air now on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back to throw now. That one's cut along the left sideline. Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense. Throwing now on 1st down. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Aviators get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That one splits the uprights. And the Aviators will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's the give to Irving. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Young on 1st and 10. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Young to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down. Play action now, Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's gonna be 3rd down. Young on the play action. Bails out of... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. This one... The kick by Shudak is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Now here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. They'll try and punch it in. Runs it in for the touchdown. The Aviators get 6 more on their early advantage. And that was off, no good. A lot of game left here, but we'll see if that's a point that they regret not having later on in this contest. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. The Buccaneer offense back after another series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So it's second down coming up. Young working from the gun. Time for first and 10. Out of the gun, Young. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Irving here from the gun. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Gotta figure out this third down here. Shotgun snap now to Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Aviators, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll come out throwing. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. He'll throw it. Flush down out. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. That'll do it for one quarter of this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll throw on first. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Here's a give on first and goal. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Aviators pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an...
Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Buccaneers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's keeping it. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Now it's Young. Again he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Aviators and this running back headed back out for a new series. First and 10, looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Weaver. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Aviators stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw. Here's Young. He lofts it deep left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Throwing off the play fake here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Scooped up by the defense. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Aviators capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. That one right down the middle. And the Aviators continue piling on to this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Hauled in by Godwin. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. On the give, this is Irving. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third down, 1 yard to go. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. First and 10, they're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Canton. It's the Aviators. With it, first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Set up.
Setting up a throw. Getting out to his left. Took off with it again. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Offense working quickly. Second and 13. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Escapes out to the left. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Going ground on first and goal. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to him on second and goal. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Aviators get more points to end a lopsided first half. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for 2. He's throwing for it. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. One final shot before halftime. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense.
Offside, defense.
Adding some insult to injury there. Not only did they jump, but they still gave up a lengthy run, even with the head start, as this one's declined. And he's got a free play here. Flush down out to his left. As the open man downfield. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside, defense.
Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here, first and goal. And he's across for the touchdown, and that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside, defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving them out, trying for 2. Dropping back to throw. And that's caught. Great call, even if the points weren't needed. The lead swells by another 2. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. On rock line. Bring it.
Irving on the inside give. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Into the hands of Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Ball carried by Irving. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back now, pressure on its way. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Let go.
Throwing now, off play action. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Young. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. Now this offense ready to head back out. And the way they've just been running it right through this defense all game, Brock, it's really been astounding to see an NFL defense defeated so soundly.
You just don't expect to see a defense at this level of football get worked so much on the ground. Every unit prides itself, at least a little bit, on being an old-school throwback team who can win a slugfest in the trenches. Get this ground game? They've been doing all the slugging here.
And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Adding some insult to injury there. Not only did they jump, but they still gave up a lengthy run, even with the head start, as this one's declined. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Throwing now on 1st down. Looking for the end zone and a deep big game downfield. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And they send a man in motion. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Aviators trying to end this before the final quarter. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Aviators grow their lead yet again. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on 3rd.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Aviators are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And he'll get it up to the 27. They're working quickly here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a throw here. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We're down to 1 quarter. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a 20. So the Buccaneers raising the challenge flag. They saw that last play differently. Did he? Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's going to keep it this time. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast. Lone back gets the handoff. Has them the touchdown. The Aviators continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Aviators tack on 7 more to their lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Bryce Young making their way back out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's picked up by the defense. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you...
And they take this in for the score. The Aviators throwing 6 more on the blowout. That one right down the middle. And the Aviators continue adding on to that lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. To the air on first down. Young. This one finds Irving.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Third and long, Young. Got a man, it's Mayer. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. On target to Godwin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking to throw on third and one. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. And that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on third down.
Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Aviators returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're out and set, 1st and 10. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Offense in the hurry up now. 2nd and 3. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll throw on first. Getting out to his left. Complete. It's Weaver. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Check, Panther.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they stop him after a pickup down to the 24. Got to hurry this to the line. Another carry for him. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He takes it himself. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Aviators are running them out of the building. The extra point is up, and it is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. This offense ready to get going again now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Into traffic, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 46. Pass complete to Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46. Young on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win.